Sit back.
Relax.
You're here with us,
The
Cozy
Cozy
Critics.
I'm Ken.
I'm Michael.
And sometimes I'm Dan.
Today's movie is Point Blank, and we're gonna have a
This movie fucking shot me down.
this we rather get shot point blank in the fucking face than watch this movie again.
I'd rather deal with an incident in Point Blank.
So we'll start with this.
I'd rather be shot with semen point blank.
Ah, God.
Already sinking it down there, Mike.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
You know what?
This ain't for children, so don't worry about it.
This movie is not for children. No, or
For any,
we're talking about the podcast, of course.
Oh
yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, no.
Well, you just mean this movie's not meant for like human beings.
This is
Or
not meant
anyone.
for. It's meant
Sorry for background
the
noise,
hood.
fellas.
Sorry, I live in the ghetto.
And this is the only place we record, so suck it up.
Eat a dick.
No.
Some
We'll have
dick
up
merch.
soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have merch soon. This is our first podcast. We're gonna have merch immediately.
Yeah.
Instantly. Follow our Patreon. Okay, let me not. Steaks. Okay. So first off, do you know the name of any of the fucking characters?
I remember Paul. Yeah.
Paul. Who's Paul?
Oh, it's
Paul's
Falcon.
the black guy.
Okay. So
It was
Anthony
Falcon.
Mackie plays Paul the nurse. Frank Grillo plays.
Plays like a
I think his name. I think his
plays like
name
a-
was like Rich or something. I don't know.
What was the brother?
It was like
Mateo.
Mateo.
Yeah, Mateo's the brother's
Okay,
name.
Mateo is an easy name to remember. So
I don't
left
know
field.
And remember, they got T.
Oh, of course they got
Yeah.
T. Shout outs to Jamie Foxx and what's
Yeah.
that? Shitless, sleepless,
Sleepless, yeah.
Sleepless.
They got T.
Another movie. We're definitely gonna do that movie first, and then talk about this movie.
Shout out to my boy Ruff, the poopy maker.
Oh, yeah.
I mean the movie maker. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Same guy.
So this movie starts up with what's the setup, but you kind of can't tell.
It follows that very, very generic, like stock movie thing where it's like, someone gets like set up or something.
I'm glad
and
I
it's
love-
like
I
a bunch
love
of
how-
corrupt cops. Just like all those. Think of every single like generic like crime movie.
12 rounds,
Yeah, and
All
just like
13 of them.
and it's just
all mashed up into one sweet potato shit pie.
but this is the thing. It's not so fucking awful that you laugh at it. It's awful and like
You get pissed or
you're
just
like-
annoyed.
because like no one's explaining everything. Everyone's like, the DA, it's like,
Yeah.
corrupt cops. But it's
I love how like the cop.
but it's like, who cares?
I know.
It's a lot of like police talk.
There's-
But like it's like the main thing is that the dude's wife gets kidnapped and he has to save someone. He has to save one of the supposed bad guys or whatever, but it's like, who fucking gives a shit about that?
And then what do you think
I was
of just like a general? This is a general summary of the movie. We're gonna go deep
general
into my
summary-
notes that I took down.
Fucking god.
What is a general summary? What do you get from this bullshit?
It's so like the plot is so confusing that you're just like, all right. As far as I know, some guy got shot. This nurse is helping him out
You mean
because
Josh?
Josh? You mean Paul?
No, Josh the DA.
Josh.
I remember.
The DA guy was named Josh.
Yeah,
he was the best
DA
character
was
in the
Josh.
whole movie, of course.
I
He got
hope when I
fucking-
become an actor, I get
Do you
his
want
job.
to know why he was the best character?
Because he did.
Because he didn't speak the whole movie and he died.
He died instantly. He was pretty good as a dead man. But I don't know. All I know is Josh is dead. Fucking this bad guy is helping his nurse because his wife got stolen. His wife has been kidnapped thrice in the movie. Literally.
No, because it was like it was the dude's brother that like stole his wife, and he was using his wife as like ransom for the nurse to get the dude out. Like that's the only thing to really latch on to into this movie, because like the rest of it is just like police talk about like, corrupt cops, the DA, the drug bust, setup. It's like, shut up. I don't understand what's happening.
I also hate that, like,
It's a lot of talking and not a lot of saying. Oh, I'm sorry, Dan.
No.
Shut the fuck up, Dan. Saying too much.
I apologize. No, but I hate how like unrealistically pregnant she is, and like I understand low budget. I understand low budget.
I don't mean to interrupt your turn, but Jesus Christ, it's my biggest gripe with that fucking movie. She's not carrying around a bowling ball. She's carrying around a fucking blimp under her dress because she's a fucking most athletic pregnant woman that can do fucking backflips, and it's fucking Jason Statham in a black woman's body.
She elbowed this dude's brother in the car, and then later she's having cramps, like real cramps, where she's actually watering, and then she ends up like getting up and running afterwards.
Okay, okay. So we could start a little bit from the beginning. Did we not remember? It starts with the shaky cam, but the cameraman's running the opposite direction of the people running. Like the movie's like in front of him, but it's really not. The main actors are moving past him, so they got the cameraman just. The cameraman has weird car. I don't understand why they got the camera shot running the wrong way. It starts with that bullshit. Then we get the all caps text message on our screen, not his screen.
Oh yeah. The very modern.
The start of the cliches.
Yeah, the very modern style. Oh, the text is on the screen.
Millennial humor everywhere too.
We're so hip.
Oh, and remember, the text have to be like
super huge,
gigantically.
No, they're like in 24 font.
Yeah.
It's like for blind people, or for me, or fucking.
It's like that's the font level that your abuela's abuela uses.
Yes, that one.
Like, because her vision has gotten so bad that her fucking magnifying glasses that she calls glasses are fucking humongous.
I also noticed that when we see the whole bullshit camera. He breaks into a house. I assume because he's running from
the police.
The police that we don't know her back.
He ran through.
He breaks into a lady's house, but she screams. But it's just like you're not screaming when there's gunshots going off right in your front door. Like she screams after the fact. It's.
I think she screams because like the dude is like breaking into her house.
But she screams like after he breaks the window.
Oh, but like. I would be at least freaked out. Just like, oh shit, there's gunshots. Not just like, this is fine. This is there's some, just a drive by in the background. Nothing. He's in my house. Oh no.
Oh, and he broke my window.
Bro, she's probably screaming because she probably got that window fixed at Lowe's. Those windows are expensive, though.
Yeah, my guy.
Oh, and then the whole time, how could we fucking forget? There's this fucking bullshit Rise Above. Song in the background, but just keeps on saying "Rise above, rise above." I don't.
I don't know. It was like a very like anti-authoritarian song.
Rise above of our abusers. Yeah, like.
But it's like
how long was this song made?
That first scene was about 5 minutes, and it went through that 5 minutes. But it's 5 minutes of it was like Rise Above.
Yeah, it was like some sort of fake Rage Against the Machines bullshit.
Of course, then we see our couple of Anthony Mackie, because I don't fucking remember his fucking character's name.
Paul.
Hi,
I'm
his
Paul.
wife.
Okay, Falcon. So Falcon.
Falcon, yeah.
And his wife Tyra.
We're gonna call her discount Michonne.
T. They got T. All right, so T. We see them. She's like, oh. You work too much. You should, fix the fucking house. You shit. We're fucking gonna deliver a baby in 3 weeks. You goddamn bitch. Like,
oh yeah, this is one thing. They already say, she's 3 weeks. She's gonna, it's like she's gonna probably deliver in 3 weeks. But conveniently, throughout the movie, she, her water breaks. Like always.
And like two different scenes. Movies. It's already like day and night. Like I understand labor takes a while, but just like.
Are you gonna deliver
labor on Jason Statham though? Like she's athletic as she's still getting up. Most pregnant women can't do shit.
Yeah,
she's fine.
Need help. Pregnant women need help to sit down.
Yeah, she's doing flips. She punched the bitch. It was crazy.
Yeah, she got slammed. She got slammed on the floor, dude.
She picked up like a thing of pipe and tried to hit full force trying to knock this dude out.
Okay, and then obviously in the ending of the beginning scene. He's trying to run Frank Grillo's character. I don't know. Frank Grillo. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna call him anything else but Frank Grillo. He gets yeeted by he gets hit by a car, but like then his partner passes by. I thought his partner hit him off a car.
No, that was his brother.
His brother. Yeah, whatever the fuck. Mateo. Mateo like passes him. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
It would have been 10 times better if Mateo just hit him with the fucking car. That would have been hilarious. That would have made the movie all worth it.
But this is an action movie, not a.
This is a stock, generic, lifeless action movie. They gotta make it as serious as possible, but they gotta have their little quirky, comedic little things in between. You know.
This is targeted to the children.
Oh yeah, in the trailer they have this reference to Grand Theft Auto or something.
Rise up, gamers, because this movie's for you.
But when that scene, because they say
Can't wait till Point Blank the game comes out.
Because it's in the trailer they're hiding or whatever, and then this is some Grand Theft Auto shit. But in the movie, the actual movie, this is some Metal Gear Solid shit. But it's why would you
worked real hard on that one?
Why would you change it? Why would you change it? Is it because GTA is more popular? I don't understand. What was the point of that edit?
It's weird. Fuck you, Netflix.
Quality insurance is non-existent.
The detective's just he was probably bleeding out and they didn't get him to him. He got shot in the head. The first thing the detective detective skills, by the way. First thing she says is he was bleeding. Josh was bleeding out, and we couldn't save him, but he was headshotted. You can't.
Oh yeah, Josh is the guy who dies in the beginning. Of the movie.
Yeah.
He's like the DA or whatever.
They kept saying DA until I figured he was the
I suppose he's
the head assist. The only good thing on this force. That goddamn cliche bullshit.
Yeah, and everyone's all sad. Everyone's like, "Who killed him?"
Yeah, everybody becomes Batman instantly. Oh, I am the night. And then we get Anthony Mackie in the hospital. He gets yeeted. Then the dude jumps out the window. Nobody fucking stops him. Convenient one-story window, of course.
Oh, yeah, why is the police not at the hospital? Why is there no one anywhere?
Oh yeah, now to think about it, yeah. Why
wouldn't there be a police officer stationed by his bed?
Yeah, why was there one?
There was.
Station? Yeah, but after later. The facts, in the beginning, he got his ass beat, and there wasn't no cops there.
Yeah, and then when he had to break the brother out, there was a cop right there. Where the fuck was he before? When Falcon got assaulted.
Yeah, maybe they didn't know. Maybe because he got assaulted, they got that cop there. But still.
But you should have done that before.
And then, of course, when he wakes up after he get yeeted, he gets the kidnapped wife phone call, and it rings on the floor, and he's, "Where's my wife?" And
he's like, "If you don't do what we say, where's dead? You gotta rescue my brother."
I love how they introduced the phone thing, because it's just the protagonist wakes up, phone is right next to him.
I love how it's a smartphone. Good thing that trope followed us into the smartphone age. Those flip phones and those Nokia phones.
And then pans out and there's a second phone, and he has to answer calls from this.
Yeah, there was two phones. What the fuck was that for? That made no sense. Why couldn't I just stick to one phone?
Why didn't you just put your number in his phone? That would have been a lot easier, I guess.
And then of course, we get the text on screen again, all caps or in 32 font.
That's the thing that happens a lot.
What the heck?
I didn't mind it before, but now it's starting to get it's in every mediocre action movie.
For our listeners that don't know what we're talking about, because the age of Microsoft Word didn't exist in your time or something like that. The size 32 font means it's the first
bold fucking letters.
It's the first letter in calligraphy, and they're every book. If you ever read a dictionary.
Yeah, and imagine on screen it's these these little texts, these big texts, I guess, and they're "Bring me my brother, or I'll fucking kill your wife."
You know those big letters in the book, Hungry Worm, or any kid's book at all.
Hungry.
So 2-year-olds can read it.
You mean the Very Hungry Caterpillar?
That one.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what size font though they used
when they try to kidnap my wife.
Yeah, that's what they text each other with through Messenger. So it's
we will fucking kill you.
We're gonna kill your wife. I love how every text just has perfect punctuation too.
Oh yeah.
There's a dot and no, and even there's gangsters in this movie, and even they fucking text
fucking
properly.
ampersand and commas.
They use fucking exclamation marks.
"Dear Mr. Mackie, we will kidnap your fucking wife." Dot exclamation point. And then they send it to that fucking
They
college
send it
website
to-
that fucking corrects
Yeah.
it, so they could get 100% on their college essays.
They send it to their...
Send it to turn it in.
That's that fucking shit. Yeah. Okay, and then let's not forget the camera. You remember the scene with the fucking camera that just never ends? The 360 camera that winds slowly.
There's this weird scene where he has to like
Get all the fucking medicine.
Yeah, Falcon has to get the medicine.
Like a bunch of shit in his like little nurse bag.
Yeah,
that
but
EMT
it's like for some
use.
weird reason the camera's like rotating around the bag, as
Giving
he's
you a
picking-
headache.
Yeah, and as he's like picking everything up for like I want to say like 10,
This
15
is like
seconds.
for those that don't know. This is
solid,
like,
a solid like half a minute.
Yeah, this
of
is like a
just
360 view.
slow motion kind of.
I wouldn't say slow motion.
Not slow motion, but just too
It's-
headache-inducing.
And the music
Motion.
choices,
Camera.
the music choices were absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Because for that scene, the little 360 spin scene, they did this weird like techno shit. That didn't really.
It's
go.
like old funk music. The whole
They didn't.
movie.
They didn't use any music that
And it's just
tied
like
to
the thing is
moment.
like not all the music is terrible. It just doesn't fit with
It
what's
doesn't make
happening.
sense. Oh, none of it makes sense.
It doesn't fit with anything that's going
Like they
on.
have like old town funk going on
Oh,
in the background of
and
the
then
It's
we
kind of
trees.
like it's kind of like how Ballroom Blitz is in Suicide Squad. Even though Suicide Squad's a fucking terrible movie.
We'll get to that sometime soon. Don't
Well,
worry.
that's gonna be
viewers.
another movie.
And then
I hope to never come
We're
across.
gonna
that.
we're
you're gonna have to run that.
we're gonna
road
have to watch
one day.
Sleepless first, so people can understand that they got tea.
They got it was supposed to be okay. We'll get there. Don't forget we get the stereotypical nurses are supposed to be women.
Oh
get
yeah,
that
They
joke.
fought against that because he's also black.
Then we get this easy bullshit hospital where he's just like, oh, ID badge, yeet, mine. Takes the ID badge, goes into the room with the medicine, 360 camera view, blah 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 blah. Then in the goddamn scene in the elevator where he kills a cop for real. Like later in this, okay, if you must know, later in the movie, he shoots a cop, which is like it turns out he's dirty, even though it doesn't really matter because that's not even the main antagonist. He just murdered. But in the elevator scene, he killed that cop at one point. That
He
cop was
gave
dead.
him like a stroke.
He defibrillated he stopped the cop's heart.
But no one
At least for a couple seconds,
if you know how
if not a minute.
defibrillators work, like
Yeah, it takes like you have to. This is the thing. The defibrillator has to be on the chest first before you send the electric pulse.
yeah, and it has sensor pads.
It can't.
too.
You can't just do it when it's like out there, like
That's
not
another,
on any
it's
body.
another movie trope that like
because they don't really understand.
And then
how
he fell into all the
defibrillators work.
buttons. So wouldn't that elevator go to like the next floor and the
Yeah, but he
floor
was like a floor away already.
I
Like, he
hate
did
how
it-
I hate how elevators in movies always move like ridiculously slow.
It didn't make a
for-
noise either.
for like convenient reasons.
They
It's like
added,
so
they
they
added
have
the
enough
elevator
time.
music, but they didn't add the actual elevator sound.
Okay, and then after that we get the chase in the car, and
You
there's
know-
the bongo drums going off in the background.
yeah.
Like it's a chase in the jungle, but they're just driving around in Detroit in a fucking Mercedes or some shit.
If you ever
Just really
seen-
weird. Just really weird music, not weird in like a quirky way. Just weird in like a
This doesn't fit here way.
like
If you watch like Brandy and Mr. Whiskers type
Like-
shit, the intro to that is a good example.
like you need because like for this type of movie, I guess you could say the music's entertaining in a way, but it
In a dumb way.
yeah. But the thing is, for this type of movie, you expect
Mm.
the super just generic action stock.
Yeah.
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 No,
But we're
but
just
we
like,
ended up- we ended up-
Yeah.
just like Jason in the jungle, and you're like,
What?
huh? This is a car. If you could just give me car noises, yeah. Just don't give me anything.
In this type of movie, you expect a dawn,
Jesus.
dawn.
What I
Don't give me
really-
the Inception horn.
What I really don't like.
Back when it was acceptable.
Oh gosh.
When I really didn't like.
But like in Inception, it
friggin-
made sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
For those of you who don't know, I'm a car guy, and so is my friend Ken over here. Michael, not so much, but we know.
I know what a car is.
He knows what a car is. That's the most important part. But like we all know what sounds certain cars make when they move at a certain speed.
I think they got the Prius thing right.
No, they also did the on the Prius.
Oh god, yeah, the braking of tires, even though it's front. Yeah, never mind. It's front wheel drive. Why the tires skirting? It's a brand
Front
new.
wheel drive means it doesn't do the noise.
And then, well,
It doesn't do the tire screeching noise. And they do it in like every turn.
But it didn't even make the vacuum cleaner sounds like the Priuses make.
No,
like,
it made it. They put stock engine sounds on a Prius.
No, I didn't even catch that. Thank you for catching that.
And I love like every turn that little Prius made. It's fucking like
like it's a parking garage, but like
they're turning.
They're like making like these little tiny turns, and it's just like these big ridiculous.
You're gonna kill us!
These ridiculous, over exaggerated like things.
And I can tell you that car is turning at like 30 miles per hour.
No,
like,
dude, it's
nothing.
a parking garage. 20 tops if it's turning
26
in a straight line, maybe. No, man.
Fucking, they were going
it
pretty
makes
quick.
No bullshit generic.
They were going quick, but remember, 30 miles an hour is not that quick.
And then we get the first mention of Big D and what the cops think happened at the beginning.
Yeah, this Big D.
They owe Big D dope money and
big dick and balls.
And yeah, they owe cock and bollocks torture
and
money.
Then to add further to the plot of owing people money.
Just for further explanation, Big D in this in the Point Blank canon lore,
Point Blank universe,
he is, I guess, a big time drug dealer,
mob boss, drug dealer.
He's a drug boss, I guess.
Yeah, and it's like
for his own gang.
And it's like the two main brothers in the movie, they're doing something so that they can pay him back, and that's how all this happens.
How this happened. All right, because I actually kind of paid attention to it.
You did.
Kind of.
Holy
I
shit!
tried not to.
I was the one suffering writing notes. Jesus Christ! Thank you.
Fucking. Apparently, they loaned money from this Big D. Apparently, this Big D is a big mob boss or crime boss or whatever, gang boss, whatever, because they used the money that they borrowed from him to pay off other mob bosses, and Big D wasn't happy about that. And then when this guy comes with some cash in a bag, like every typical fucking action movie, Big D is like, I don't even, this is only half the money, blah blah blah. I don't want this shit.
It's like
I'd rather have you dead. And it's just like, what the fuck? And this guy's like, I got a deal of a lifetime. I got this flash drive, because no one calls it a USB.
Yeah, I got a USB port 3.0, and I got a USB 3.0, and it has information that's very
vital to your business here, son.
It's very, very, very bad. People doing mean things to each other. Okay, what I got.
I got 32 gigabytes in this flash drive.
I deleted all my porn. Okay, it's a lot of porn.
Yeah, I had just 42 in my flash drive.
Stupid gamer game.
And now it's filled with corrupt cops.
God damn it!
The first time I got
it's always corrupt cops, isn't it?
Dirty cops, no dirty cops.
This city's rotten.
Dirty cops. They need a shot.
But surely, the city is gonna get dirty. Someone needs to wipe its ass. I am the toilet paper the city needs, but not the one it deserves.
This city got dungleberries in its ass, and I'm the wipey. This city's a dry, shitty ass.
I'm the wet wipe of your.
This city's a big hairy ass, and I'm here to wipe it down with justice.
That's what we're gonna.
Then we get the scene in the homeless.
Pops.
So there's this.
Pops.
There's this character. There's this character named Pops. He's like the
convenient for one scene character.
Yeah, and he's established early in the movie. He's apparently a friend of our Falcon.
Of our Falcon Paul here.
Mr. Anthony Mackie.
Mr. Paul Falcon.
Anthony Mackie recognized. Oh my gosh, he must be another Avenger. Here's $1. They can't save the world, so they're probably all broke by now. But still,
this character, he exists purely for convenience and not really any real reason. Because it's like, he knows him by like a name, Youngblood. But
Youngblood.
It's
hey,
like,
what up, Youngblood?
Why?
Hey, booty cheeks. I mean,
yeah,
Pop.
Like, yeah, it's like there's this scene where he's like, "Yo, Pops," and then like he's like, "Hey, Youngblood," and they're like talking or whatever. And then, like, that's it.
They give him coffee. I don't know.
And that's it.
Oh,
and then later on,
he gave him $1 then too.
Yeah, he gave him $1 because he's like a homeless guy.
Yeah.
And then later, he needs their help. Oh, well, no. They need
his help.
So
well,
he gives them like a hiding spot.
We'll get to that one.
He has a shopping cart.
That
he has full of shit.
They give away the Prius to the homeless people to.
No, it was like the.
No, that's what happened.
After the car shape, they give the Prius, and he's like, "That's my car," and then Anthony Mackie almost shoots him, which he really could have just shot him and just been like, "What?" I mean, no, the cops are dirty, and maybe Anthony Mackie needed Frank Grillo, but Falcon almost shoots Frank Grillo. We get this car wash scene.
Why were they at the car wash again?
He
needed a shot in his asshole.
No, it was like morphine or something.
It's like here, this one Anthony Mackie explains why, he's valuable to Frank Grillo. Frank Grillo was gonna kill him. They go into a car wash, and he's like, "Oh, I'm your medic. You need me." So he gives him a shot.
You need me, and I need you.
And
I don't know.
My wife, which at this point I think the wife got kidnapped or some bullshit. I forgot what happens.
I think she was. I mistook her.
Oh, Mateo kidnaps her.
Yeah, but he's the first one who kidnapped her.
Yeah. So, also she's like athletic. There's a scene where she like runs away and hauls ass, and then like actually hits him with something like brutally. Even though she still gets caught, but she's athletic as fuck for a 9 months pregnant woman that's about to give birth in 3 weeks. All right, so. While we're cutting from scene to scene, but basically they get into a fight in a car wash, which realistically, if they were to get a fight in a car wash, they would probably die of.
Let's explain who they were getting into a fight with, though.
Oh,
they were getting into a fight with
generic thug one.
Yeah, no, it was a
generic.
Well, at first you think, I guess it's a generic.
Yeah, they are twisted in this movie, which.
But it was a corrupt cop.
It was a dirty cop.
Ooh.
So
and they fight in a car wash, and it's supposed to be. I guess it's supposed to be funny.
It's supposed to be like, well, they tried to do the funny thing that the stick like he was gonna hit him with didn't reach.
Yeah, and it's like,
but it didn't.
It feels like something.
Nobody laughed.
Yeah.
They try to add humor to a scene, an action scene, and basically Anthony Mackie doesn't do anything for Frank Grillo, and Frank Grillo is getting attacked by generic thug / dirty cop 1, and then we get the typical old lady senile. She doesn't see that somebody's getting murdered behind her. Then they get out of the car wash after they beat up generic thug 1,
and they learn he's a corrupt cop because they find his badge.
Yeah, they find his badge. They take his walkie-talkie for some reason. Obviously, probably so it doesn't call back up, maybe, but still no reason.
He had a walkie-talkie?
Yes, he had a walkie-talkie, yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. That's how they figure out he's like, oh, that's why he's like, oh, search him. And then he's like, he's a cop. And then they take his walkie-talkie, so he calls back up when he's knocked out and probably dying in a car wash. From internal bleeding, but still, we get Alan. We get this senile woman listening to this dancing in walking in the rain.
Yeah, like remix or something.
Well, they call it a cover, but
cover. That's right. You made the remix.
My thing. It's a shitty remix because to me most covers are shitty remixes. But it just really doesn't make sense why there's
it's just a lot of the music choices just they don't fit for this type of movie, because like if you're making like a generic stock action movie, you better commit.
Yeah, they
it's like this movie wants to be something, but it's just not.
I feel like
interesting enough.
Yeah, I feel like they had like 3 different movies and they edited them at the same time, and they kind of mismatched like other music from other movies, like this. This Walking in the Rain song should have been. It feels like it's from another movie.
Yeah.
And then the bongo chase, the bongo drums during the car chase feels like super out of place, and we don't
Yeah, I don't even know what type of movie you'd be in.
I have no idea what are we watching at this point. Alright, so they do the senile old women joke. Oh, I have a gun in my pants. Give me your fucking car. And she's like, I have pepper spray. And then she curses. And then old people are senile, basically.
What kind of car wash is this? And it's like, ooh, that's so funny. Ooh.
Then after they steal the ugliest PT Cruiser, but in the best condition possible, mint condition, yellow with this fake wood trim. Oh, it's ugly, but
it was like a taxi yellow.
Oh god, the taxi yellow. The cops automatically find out they stole the car, even though they took the man's walkie-talkie. So I'm just like, I don't even remember how that happened. Then we get the cops chasing them, even though they're in an undercover car. There's just like no lights on. There's no alarms on.
Oh yeah, a lot of maybe it was because they. Well, I guess
because they're dirty.
No, because only one of them in the car was the dirty cop. It was the woman.
Yeah.
So I guess that doesn't really make sense. They would still need backup regardless. And it's just like, yeah, they're chasing them down, but they don't have any like
firearm or like not even that like.
No
real reason.
Yeah, they don't have like sirens on, and they don't have. This is the thing. If you watch a lot of chases on like the news, like where the cops are chasing criminals, they tend to have like barricades somewhere. They tend to plan around the perpetrator's route, and then eventually it ends, and they capture, and it's like they catch up to them, and then they try to run away, and then they get caught. But in these type of movies, like it always ends conveniently with like, they just get away, and it's like, no, people talk to each other while they're chasing them down.
I mean, the best they got was they try to lay out a spike trap, and he throws the PT Cruiser into a wall for a second. But that's
I don't even remember that.
It just nothing much happened there. So
that was their only tactic too.
Then they meet up with the brother Mateo and the athletic pregnant lady T, in the train station. Train station.
No. They're at a station or something.
No. But what happens after this cop chase with the PT Cruiser? What are we missing here?
Meet some dude named Cheetah.
No. I don't think Chester Cheetos is. Is it?
I think that was after the chase.
Chester Cheetos happens after the meetup.
Yeah. Because the Metal Gear.
Yeah. We're getting to that part. So we get this.
Oh yeah.
This train station setup, and like I understand Frank Grillo is supposed to be this like street gruff guy, but he knows within the first first 2 seconds it's a setup, even though it's just like it's not even a tough guy. It's just a dude in glasses and a leather jacket. Like, how do you know that could be my gay cousin, like Joshua. Like, oh my god, Joshua.
It's like, oh yeah, it could.
You got a leather jacket.
It could just be. It could just be a pedophile, guys. Like it doesn't have anything.
Let's not tread into that territory. Yeah.
My point is,
it could literally be anybody, and he knows in 2 seconds it's a fucking setup.
Yeah, it's like it could have nothing to do with you.
Oh, did you remember?
He could just be insecure about himself.
Did you remember the signal jam during all that? It's like around. I'm just like, what? The signal failure?
Yeah, and then he shoots
at the station.
Oh, you heard this
at the station. Like, I understand you get like terrible reception at like a train station or something, but not that bad. I've never dealt with like that bad of a connection, unless they were like in a different country.
So
they're like,
why were they meeting at the train station? Was it to like?
They never explained that.
No,
I think they were trading.
They wanted the USB and to give the wife maybe, but it didn't work out.
The movie would
no. It was like I thought he wanted
perfect.
And the rest
he was like, bring me my brother, and then he gives him
bring
the
me
wife.
my USB.
Yeah, I think that was it.
No, because the brother.
Oh yeah, the trading brother for the wife.
Yeah.
It's stupid regardless.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So after we
you forget a lot of what's going on as you're watching it.
His movies. We just watched.
Boring.
Yeah, we just watched this movie approximately 30 minutes or so ago, and it's very forgettable.
Like
I
forget
already
it.
forgot.
I have bad short-term memory. We all do.
I'll forget it like
super
after
forgettable.
I fall asleep. I'll probably forget I ever watched it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna forget like when I leave here.
Yeah, like
What did we do?
soon as we end this
For,
podcast,
like-
we're gonna forget about this.
What did we do for like 2 hours?
What was our first podcast?
Oh god.
Yeah, it's Point Blank on Netflix. That's our first podcast.
I'm drawing a blank.
At point blank.
All right,
I'm gonna shoot you in the head, Point Blank. We
Gonna
get
be my main point blank.
the car chase with the Mercedes. I don't know why he starts driving away in the Mercedes.
No, my brother had a Mercedes.
Yeah, and he starts smoking, and then they do the whole like, "Are you gonna smoke a cigarette? I'm pregnant," and he's like, "I have morality."
He's like,
puts out the
Puts out
cigarette
cigarettes on
intensely.
like 12 other smoked cigarettes. People clean their ashtrays like daily. You know that, right?
Or either that, it's just like,
oh no, but he's edgy. He's
Oh, he smoked
It's
a
Mateo.
whole pack and a half that day.
yeah.
Where,
He has a dark, brooding past.
yeah,
That only cigarettes relieve the pain.
okay,
You know?
I think by then the cops are catching up to Frank Grillo, and they go
Falcon.
see our favorite character, Pops.
Pops. Yeah.
Pops is
they did a little maneuver with the PT Cruiser that apparently it could do. Paul here was driving down an alley, a one-way alley, and then
they passed by the homeless shelter.
Yeah,
and
and
the
then-
cops are on them.
Yeah,
and then-
but like my favorite part is what they did with the car. They did a perfect Frank what was his name? The actor
Grillo,
Frank Grillo.
grilled cheese, yeah.
Grilled cheese over here decided
We'll
to
call him grilled
pull
cheese.
the e-brake while Falcon Paul is driving, and apparently Falcon Paul knew exactly what he wanted him to do because as soon as Gorilla Cheese Sandwich here decided to pull the e-brake, Falcon Paul decided to maneuver and do a nice angle drift, a little power slide,
And our front wheel
and
drive PT Cruiser.
just to perfectly fit in the length of the alleyway. So the fucking cop car which is a usual Crown Vic.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like
Fuck up
every fucking cop in any movie that they could do, like sweet drifts around the corner, like the tail ends just pointing the opposite direction of where they want to go. But like my point of this is that Falcon Paul and Frank Gorilla Cheese Sandwich decided to do a power slide so they could block the cops, and they just got off the passenger side.
They run, and then we meet our token character, Pops.
Yeah.
I mentioned
Pops made some cage thing where he could sleep in and people can't get in because he's homeless.
And remember, it keeps out the bugs and the thugs.
Oh yeah.
His famous line that was probably his only one other than Youngboy.
I hope he got paid a lot of money for that.
He's probably a star, like a superstar actor for all we know. But
That's probably Morgan Freeman. I don't know.
Who the fuck gives a shit? That's probably Elon Musk and all blackface. Like I don't care.
This is the guy who's gonna work for Tesla.
Yes, I work for
possibly.
Tesla, please don't fire me.
And then
They're gonna
they're gonna find out about this podcast.
no, they're just gonna indoctrinate.
They're
just gonna indoctrinate.
and
then
Elon Musk himself is gonna come to my house and be like, "You're fired."
no, he'll just be like, he'll just
He'll send me a
he'll
Tesla.
hypnotize you himself.
Oh yes.
He'll just he'll brainwash you with his own voice.
Listen here, Daniel.
and then finally
You love me,
we get
Elon Musk.
the Metal Gear Solid line.
Oh
Oh,
yes, the famous.
I think I mentioned this before, but
Yeah.
if you watch the trailer before watching this movie, there's this scene where they're hiding, like I said, in like Pops's cage thing, and he's like, "Oh, this is some Grand Theft Auto shit," and then
It's like,
Well,
I'm
you-
an adult. I don't play video games.
No,
and it's like
grilled
oh,
cheese.
wow. And it's like, oh wow, how quirky. But then you watch the movie, and it's like, oh, this is some Metal Gear Solid shit.
And I love how
I'm an
Gorilla-
adult. I don't
It's-
play
yeah,
video games.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what Frank Gorilla gourmet
grilled
cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese sandwich, yes.
So it's like, why would you? What was the point?
Because it's solid like a snake.
No, but like.
But he's a grown man. He doesn't play video games.
But he
no. But
and also apparently, according to Falcon Paul, that if you play video games, it helps with aggression.
Oh yeah,
violence.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, because they totally understand what video games are.
Well, this is their target audience is definitely gamers. That's the
it's us millennials. That's why they have the big text so we can see what's going on because we're on our phones while this movie's going on.
You know that's not real because none of them were using WhatsApp.
That's true.
Just
like no iMessage, no emo. It would have had DMs. Emoji. No, if it had emojis, I would have believed every single word.
Not even like
there has to be 2 or 3 crying emojis. A
pickle, fire, and a gun had to at least be.
I don't know.
I'm gonna fucking kill your wife.
I'm gonna kill your wife and shoot you in the dick.
It's like
pickle. No,
it's like
the devil ears.
Yeah, it's like it's a baby, and then it's like the devil emoji,
and then the gun.
Yeah.
And the stop signs and like the no, he's serious.
We get
the point is the video game part. Like, it's like
really
why. Why? Well, what was the point of that edit?
It not really needed dialogue. It was just like...
It was just a moment of...
I guess this is what tries to make... This is the only thing that's going to be memorable about the movie? The Metal Gear Solid part. What else?
Yeah, what else is there to say?
Youngblood.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto is like an easy thing to reference.
So that's why they put it in the trailer. But in the movie, it's Metal Gear Solid, so I don't really...
But, we get a cut to, Mateo and the pregnant T in a warehouse somewhere, and he hits the USB full of information about dirty cops, and then
it could just be
he offers her a chair that could kill her because it's a plastic chair, and anybody that weighs above 50 pounds is gonna die instantly. I don't care what he says. And then he yeets the chair.
For a fact, for the people in the audience, Ken weighs more than 50 pounds.
Of course, actual facts.
I think a lot of people weigh more than 50 pounds.
No,
not T.
No, not T. T's the most athletic Jason Statham pregnant lady in our all time.
She's bootleg Michonne from Walking Dead.
Possibly.
Except no katana. And pregnant.
So he yeets the chair because Big T is like, I'm gonna kill you, pickle emoji.
No, Big D.
Oh, Big D. Oh, yeah. Big D. Yeah, I guess that's another joke. So Big Pickle texts them. It's like, I'm gonna kill you with my pickle, and then he throws a fit.
Gouge your eye out with my pickle. LOL XD.
Yeah. XD emoji.
Cry emoji.
I don't know why they cut to that. Then of course we get Chester Cheeto.
Oh, Chester Cheeto. The
what's this guy's called?
Chester.
He's called Cheetah.
Oh, Cheetah. He's called Cheetah.
Oh, yeah, Cheetah. We get this pawn shop scene where Frank and Mackie get buzzed into a pawn shop. Of course, it's a underground crime pawn shop. So it's like, I've done you a favor, bro. You owe me. And Cheetah's like, nah, man. You owe Big D. And you owe these killers. Like,
you owe what was it, like teardrop?
I wrote this one.
Teardrop.
You owe Ash. So Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum's in this universe.
You owe Ash from Pallet Town, boy.
He gave you a shiny D-drill, and you had to fucking talk shit.
And then the other killer is Skeet. You owe Skeet. So you owe Skeet too, you know.
Don't forget, and Teardrop.
And Teardrop.
Who could forget Teardrop?
Apparently our friend Falcon Paul's best friend fried grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese, yeah. Skeet and Ash Ketchum and Teardrop some money.
Most of all, Big D.
And Big D,
but add to all the mix.
He's trying. Grilled cheese is trying to explain to Chester Cheeto that he's even Steven with all these killers, but Chester is like, Big D knows that you owe him and some. Yeah,
something about the air is better with Big D.
Weed, and they say some bullshit about a sundial, and it's just a weed pinata, and it's supposed to mean something, but nobody gives a shit.
Apparently, the cops took the pinata for no reason, and then the weed pinata happened to be important to the plot, quote unquote.
But we don't really remember because we don't really care that much.
But still, we watched the movie just like a half an hour ago.
And then
still fresh in my mind.
And holy shit, I think this was like 37 minutes into the movie.
Oh my god!
Jesus
yeah,
fucking Christ!
This is
No 30. Yeah, that was 37 into the movies. That's when we stopped, like right
was
before the chase.
Yeah, so that would be like.
I think
40.
the last time we checked, it was like an hour and 8 minutes in, and we were just like, fuck.
And it was like 17 more minutes left.
It's
You're
just
like, oh no,
a painful 17 minutes.
Yeah,
a minute more.
The most painful hour and however long minutes.
Just boring.
It's just meh.
So
meh. But we get of course the big twist that is just like earlier. The two cops. I remember one of them, the female cop, Regina. Regina. And
also like Greg or something. Yeah.
Craigery.
Craigery, the typical white guy name.
No, I don't know. His name's Craig or Gregory. So I'm calling Craigery. He looks like a Gregory. His name might be Craig. Craigery. So Craigery and Regina are like walking in. They're like, put the gun down. And then earlier we get Craigery saying like, oh yeah, there's dirty cops on the force, and they even looked into you. And Regina's like, how dare they look into me? How dare an investigative force looking for dirty cops look at a police station full of dirty cops? Possibly might be one. So it kind of obviously gives away that
why
she's the dirty
why
cop.
do they have to look at the nice strong woman?
But it's like, don't worry, I vouch for you because our history. Because we've been
on and off
having sex, and then
of course.
So again, another forgettable scene.
Like, it's like this movie tries to establish relationships. But
in
you
30
don't.
seconds.
Absolutely, this is the thing you don't.
Fail at it.
If you're not writing notes on it, you're not gonna care, as Mike's saying, and you're not gonna catch it.
Yeah, and it's just like very, just boring. It's just boring. Just a lot of boring people.
A lot of stock sounds.
A lot of
which is what they're used for. They use stock sounds for like low budget shit, but this is like you're not even trying to be creative with the stock sound.
The thing is, this movie's not shot like terribly, and it's not edited terribly.
It's just not, but it's still it's just the stories everywhere.
It's just a passable, barely passable.
This is
like a film school
a D
graduate
plus.
type shit.
This is a D+ effort.
No, a film graduate would at least be creative about it. He would. The editing would be at least interesting.
Frank Grillo would be an actual grilled cheese, okay?
Yeah,
that'd be more interesting.
It'd be a. That sounds like a good movie, but
Frank Grillo is grilled cheese.
It's an actual grilled cheese sandwich with a gun.
With Falcon.
And scars and blood.
Rob Schneider is a stapler.
A
derpy derpy
Regina. Regina reveals herself as the bad guy.
As a dirty cop.
The bad woman.
As the dirty cop. Shoots her on and off detective partner.
Oh, did no one else remember how she fucking capped Cheeto?
Oh yeah, she just shot Chester Cheeto.
Chester Cheeto got up to say something, and
she
didn't want any of it. She just fucking annihilated it.
Annihilated instant man.
This is the thing. When you're cornering like suspects or whatever, and you're like, put your hands up, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't shoot while you're saying that.
No.
You dummy McDipshit. You wait for them. It's like, okay, I'm putting my hands up. No, she fucking just shot these people.
Shoots first, questions later.
as they're dead on the ground. Put your hands up!
Yeah, okay.
And then she came in for the finisher, and then she's gonna be like, oh, hey, this is after, like, she kills good Craigery. She tells the rookie guy who's also dirty, and it's like, hey, make it look believable, even though I capped Chester Cheetah in the back.
And there's totally a camera there, but we're gonna forget that because this is a pawn shop, and pawn shops never have cameras.
They didn't know the camera existed until later.
No, they did. They did. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna
get the camera, get the footage,
But this is the thing: they forget to do that.
Well,
no, they did get the footage. They got the one camera.
Oh, that's true.
We did forget. We got
and like
before Chester Cheeto got capped by grilled cheese for talking about dangerously cheesy things. Falcon was talking to Jason Statham on the phone. He charged the phone, And then Mateo's
not
where's my brother?
Oh, not actual Jason Statham.
No,
We
but
mean black woman.
Pregnant woman that's not
Black
pregnant.
woman, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Discount
And then I think
Michelle.
Mateo. This is when he gets shot, or gets his ass beat on the phone, or something like this.
There's like a dirty cop throughout the movie.
Oh no,
like,
the handsome man. The
this is
regular dude
before.
in a leather jacket and glasses that's supposed to be the thug that from the setup.
No, that's another dirty cop.
No, we know that, but we're just like, this totally normal dude beats the shit out of Mateo and shoots him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's after the phone.
if you're having a hard time keeping up, Mateo's the brother of Mr.
Grilled Cheese
Grilled
himself.
Cheese man himself.
Grillo grilled cheese.
Yeah. And he's the guy who kidnapped
Fried
Falcon's wife.
So
So that's the one. That's
For
the
those
person.
that-
That's the person they're trying to get to. That's the main point of this movie. Is that this dude's brother kidnapped this nurse guy's wife, and he's trying to get his wife back. That's all you really.
pregnant wife.
Pregnant wife. Yeah.
Whoa, the stakes are high.
Oh,
Whoa.
will he get there in time?
Is she gonna be able to do everything?
Or
Find out in the next episode of Fucking Kill Me.
well,
Next
no.
time.
Movies.
Wait, hold.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's
Yeah,
not
the episode's
over.
almost over, fellas. Don't
It's
worry.
Not, it's not.
We're not gonna bleed your ears for much longer.
Well, we are at Regina, shooting everybody,
God.
setting up everybody. This is the point where we're all groaning because Jesus Christ, this movie's still going on.
This is where we stopped and see, and we were just like an hour and 8 minutes in.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Then Regina shoots everybody. I don't know how the fuck they get out. How does they get out?
This is the thing. Regina leaves a cop there.
Oh, because
and
the
then-
backup
yeah.
the backup showed up.
Yeah, and then Falcon steals his gun and shoots him.
Oh yeah, so Falcon kills a innocent cop for the second time.
But he's not innocent.
But he's not innocent. He's a dirty cop because he's working over Regina. But Falcon did almost kill that cop in the elevator, and I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
And he definitely killed this guy right here.
So then we get another text in all caps, I think from Big D. Actually, no, from her. Also, swear words in this movie is just they're using fucking shit and all this. Just used so
It's very not Tarantino. It's just I don't know how Tarantino does it, but Tarantino makes it sound very
important
natural.
and
But in this, it just feels so out of place. Everyone's just like,
What the fucking shit? You are
get the fuck down. Get the fuck down. All the cops saying get the fuck. There is no Miranda rights. It's get the fuck down.
oh, it's right. No one ever.
Nobody ever says you have to remind them to remain silent or get on the floor or get down.
Get the fuck down.
No, show me your hand. No, get the fuck down. Everybody get the fuck
Show your
down.
fucking hands. It's like, Jesus Christ, just let it.
Did you fucking know I like fucking Sudoku? What the fuck? I love you, Dad. And that fucking cop goes to fucking work, and then he fucking arrests people, and he says, "Get the fuck on the ground."
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Oh yeah, and yeah, there's this where Regina is just like fuck.
Oh yeah, she just randomly says fuck.
She's just mad.
Remember when Captain Falcon Paul here found out about his wife being kidnapped in when he got the second phone. He's instead of being like, oh shit, what the fuck, he goes fuck. And that's it.
Oh yeah, that's why I have fuck in my notes. It just says fuck. I'm confused why I had just fuck. I was confused. I skipped that part. Yeah, he just fuck.
All right, back to where we are at.
Regina sends a text.
If you can even keep up, guys.
I'm sorry,
it's kind of hard.
This is a bunch of nonsense.
It's a bunch of nonsense because the movie's a bunch of nonsense.
This isn't an organized nonsense.
Okay, so Regina sends a text without texting anything. Have you noticed that? It just
Yeah,
says
she just presses a button.
something in all caps.
Now she says now or something. She texted N, and then she pressed another letter.
Spread the booty loose now, something like that.
And then she sends now by typing two things. NOW with 3 exclamation marks.
I hate how texts in these type of movies they're instantaneous, 2 seconds, they're sent. But
perfect reception in Detroit, of course.
Yeah, but
they're in New York or something.
That's
Queen
Detroit,
City.
Dude. That's Detroit, dude.
It said
Queen City is fictional. That's probably the name of the fucking restaurant.
Isn't that like in DC? I don't
fucking know.
Queen City.
But
no one knows.
We get Regina with the text. And then we get the scene where Mateo gets jumped by a casually dressed thug that beats the shit, shoots him, pushes down the pregnant lady that's invincible, by the way.
And she doesn't look beat up at all.
And not in labor. Like at first, okay, yeah, for 2 seconds she's in labor. She
doesn't look like
and then the thug shows up, and it's instantly it's not in labor anymore. She's good. She's ready to fight.
Yeah, she's just like
she gets a pipe
and does absolutely nothing.
She has the strength to pick up like a steel iron pipe or something,
and like a little real heavy object here.
And then the guy's just like,
ow. He's like, ouch, ouchie.
That's what. I hurt you now.
So we get Mateo getting shot. We get grilled cheese and Falcon at the warehouse. He's like, "Oh, my brother, save his life."
I forget. Did he find? He didn't find the USB, right?
Yes, he did.
No. Oh, no, not the not
the cop. The cop didn't find it.
Yeah, it was
grilled cheese finds the USB.
Yeah, fried grilled cheese.
Yeah, because it's like in the.
It was in the fake elevator, or not elevator, fake AC vent.
Yeah,
that was on the floor.
Yeah.
That no one puts on the floor. They usually put it on like above you, so it actually cools down.
Weird ass architecture.
Yeah. How do you find it?
He just knew it was there.
Okay.
He was like, "Oh,
that's their hideout, I guess."
That's where they keep their most important shit in a fake AC vent. That if I remember correctly, the AC vent was the same color as the wall, so it's just like.
How do you know all this? Did you actually pay attention?
Unfortunately, he might have.
I might have actually paid attention to this.
Even I didn't catch that shit.
And it was just like, what the fuck? And you could tell it had like a thing for it to slide because it doesn't open like a fucking door. It doesn't have a doorknob, but it actually slides to the left.
Are you hiding something in your room? Do you have secret AC vents in your room too?
Yes, I keep them on the floor.
Do you not have one, Mike? Because I have one too. Are you missing out, dude?
I don't know, bro. You actually didn't have an AC vent in your bathroom.
I actually don't have AC.
Sweating.
We get Mateo dying, which they never explain how the fuck Mateo got perfectly laid down in this bed thing or this what.
It was implied that his body was dragged.
Yeah, it looked like there's no way he could have dragged himself. So did he like get dragged by did the thug like tuck him in and why did he have the blanket over his head already? Let's say he dragged himself. Why would he put the blanket over his head?
I don't know. Maybe if you knew he was dying, he wanted to.
Yeah, because before Mr.
I would have been like, bitch is hot. Fuck.
Yeah, before Mr.
Maybe it was cold. I don't know. The guy was wearing a jacket. Everyone was wearing a jacket in that movie.
Before Mr. Grilled Cheese and
Captain Paul Falcon
and Falcon Paul get to Mateo. The camera shows pretty much off camera the thug guy, the dirty cop shoots Mateo. You assume like he would shoot him in like a vital place where he would like instantly die or something.
Yeah.
But then
that's what the scene kind of looked like.
And then when like Mr. Grilled Cheese and Falcon Paul show up.
Falcon Paul.
Yeah, when they show up to where Mateo is supposed to be, they you see like the streaks, like the streak of
his body being dragged.
Yeah, like blood. Yeah, blood streaks or whatever leading to the bed. He's still alive.
Like he almost shot him in the gut or something.
Yeah, it's
like he shot him in the face because there's blood on his face, right?
Yeah, but like
it's like when
he also got punched in the face several times.
Wouldn't you shoot him dead and make absolutely sure he's dead?
And
if you're gonna shoot somebody like symbolically while they're down, you're gonna shoot them in the head. I'm not the only one thinking this. So it's just like
we did not kill anyone in the performance of this podcast.
I'm not.
Other than ourselves.
Yeah,
our brain cells. So we have no idea how he got to his sleeping bag and why is he still breathing?
Who put him there? Why?
Then
I don't know.
Falcon's like, LOL kid, he's finna die, Grilled Cheese. And Grilled Cheese is like, no, Mateo.
You're a doctor, help him.
You're a doctor, give him the stuff that I need.
What are you waiting for? Help him because they have
do doctor things.
No, yeah,
I'm
exactly.
a nurse dummy.
Exactly. They expect like, oh, you're in medicine. You're supposed to fix everything that involves the human body.
Give him the stuff that's gonna save my life from kidney failure to save him from a bullet. Give him a shot. The bullet will come out automatically and surgery will be done
give
to
him fucking
eternals.
adrenaline so his heart can pump more blood.
Yeah, for sure. Give him the morphine even though he's about to die instantly and he doesn't feel anything even though he says that. Yeah.
And then of course, you know, fried grilled cheese over here decides to hold his so-and-so brother.
Well, how can he be fried and grilled?
Wait, hold up.
Fried
you can do
grilled
both.
Can you?
I'm both.
You could.
I mean, you could do one after the other, I guess.
Yeah, if you fry it and then put it on the grill.
I did not know you guys see through your third eye as well.
I'm level 2 monk.
Dude, the universe and
I just unlocked my Bankai.
all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Banky.
I am from the light that was in the middle of the black hole.
Real okay.
That's an actual thing though.
We get the whole line, which is I think actually decent. Actually, I'm not gonna shit on it, even though this whole podcast is shitting on this movie.
Oh yes, we're gonna shit entirely on this movie.
We're gonna shit.
You know the saying, "I would do anything for my family." Well, now's the time. I think that was the only time where I'm just like, "Hey."
It's an okay line.
It's okay. It's not like Oscar worthy, but I'm just like
really good.
Even though they desperately tried to go for the Oscar when Mateo died, but still, it's just like
the Mateo death scene was very Oscar baity. They're like, do you remember when we were kids and
afraid of the dark?
Fried grilled cheese
you were
here.
Afraid of the dark or whatever.
Remember when you were afraid of the toaster?
Remember when you breathed that one time and you forgot how to breathe out and you're just like, ugh! Yeah.
Yeah. Point is, it was very
fucking retard.
It's very not. No one in the room was like Mateo. Everyone was just like,
I was more like, when is he gonna die? Why is he not dead already?
Yeah, everyone. At that point, you're kind of like, okay, he's dead. Alright, that's cool.
And we're just like, okay, he's dead. Why are you crying? You don't even look like you're crying. You look like you're squinting really hard.
Oh yeah,
with a sweaty face.
Yeah.
It's just like got blood in my eyes. If you just wipe the blood out my eyes, I'll fucking live.
No, like remember in his deathbed he was like, okay, and it's just like, oh, he got spit in my eye. Fuck.
Oh, dude. Oh, that stinks. Okay, can I not die with spit in? Oh, dude.
I would wipe my eyes, but like your blood's all over them, dude.
I know you have one wipe for the city, but you goddamn wipe my face.
And then remember, he's the toilet paper the city needs, but not the one it deserves.
Well, finally, Tail fucking dies. They do the whole do anything for a family scene, which I actually I was the pro of this movie. I enjoyed that.
For like 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was a cool line.
Then finally we meet Big D, of course, which does the stereotype. Big black dude comes out the trap.
It looks
it's the boss. It's a short dude that has a big mouth. He's the boss.
He looks like a combination of Soldier Boy and like your generic black kid actor.
I'm gonna just say just generic, like boss like, number one.
Generic hood.
Hoodlum.
Everybody fears him, but he's short. Oh, yeah, he has the
and he has the comedy styling of Kevin Hart, where he's just like this man.
Now you're pushing it there. Hold up. Now.
I don't know. He's like, what do you look at me like that for? Put your gun down. No. He does these quips and he's like, this is how I direct. I'm like,
no. Easy. We're getting there. You missed the line.
Oh, what did I miss?
The Wikipedia line.
Oh yes,
they dropped the Wikipedia line. I don't know, out of the left.
Oh field. No. This is how it happened. Fried gorilla cheese sandwich. He has the USB and he's showing it to him. He's like, but remember, before he shows him the USB, he shows him a bag of money. He was like, and of course Big D is like, where's my money? And
like that's not enough.
Fried gorilla cheese sandwich here decides to throw a bag with, and he quotes, half of it's here. And the guy looks at the bag, Big D looks at the bag and is like, half ain't enough. Throws bag and tells his goons to ice him, and then of course the generic, wait, I got something that's way better than the other half. Right here.
No, remember the USB was a grenade.
Oh yeah, so that's right. Yeah. That's right. He does this weird motion with the USB that looks like he's pulling a pin on a grenade, and they all freak out. No, which I'm surprised no one shot him at that moment.
I would have fucking shot him in the fucking face. I would have shot the shit out of that grilled cheese.
And then throw the grenade into the street, problem solved.
Yeah. Or just let the grenade follow him.
Run?
Run? Your grenade's explosion distance isn't that big.
No. Because you said run. Okay.
Don't copy strike us, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Please don't.
That's fair use.
I'm pretty sure we said enough garbage. We get the Wikipedia. It's like, oh, you have all this info. I have info on Dirty Cops. And he's like, Dirty Cops is
old school,
old news. And it's like, I have bank account numbers that you could retrieve.
It's like,
because they totally
secret bank accounts,
because gangsters,
secret bank numbers,
are hackers,
secret bank passwords, secret bank vaults, secret bank people,
Pornhub memberships,
accounts, man.
Yeah,
Brazzers, page one type shit,
family strokes. Dude.
You get to watch the ad before the ad comes out.
No
type porn.
No
bratty sis.
Webcams. Okay, let's stop.
Property size.
My little sis.
Fucked up family. No.
Family strokes.
Oh,
I already said family strokes.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Bros.
Big Bang Bros.
Okay.
Bang Bros.
Yeah,
nobody
wants to watch that show.
No, it's just Bang Bros, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just Bang Bros.
What's the bus one?
Oh, Bang Bus.
Bang Bus. Okay. Alright, enough of that.
Yeah, no. Please no, stop that. I get cringy after a while.
Okay, so after we get the whole, I have codes and this USB, you want it? And he's like, shit.
I have nudes.
You should have told me that you had nudes. Give me that shit. So they accept this meeting all of a sudden instead of letting them go. I don't know. They have a fucking meeting.
They had a short meeting, and then they were wondering what like Paul Falcon was doing, and it's like, where did Mr. Falcon come from? And he's like, oh, he's good. He's Road Dog. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, you don't know? That's Road Dog. Road Dog helped me out. He real out here in the streets. And of course, because Road Dog is Mr. Paul Falcon, Road Dog here is a black guy, black guy nurse, but like he's a black guy in general. He talks. Big D talks to him all hood like, you street, you real, you for real.
And he's like, sure.
And he's like, yes, actually,
okay,
I am indeed. From the street.
And then we get
down the street to be specific.
We get Mr. Big D and his goons watching a movie, and why he's like, this weird obscure movie's my favorite movie, and everybody likes Star Wars, but this should have won the Grammy. And we get that
Grammy
or the Grammy or the Oscar. I don't fucking know.
Because of one scene where this
truck.
It looked like an old range.
It's like this rope breaks on this rope bridge, and there's like a truck on it.
And then everyone freaks out
Everyone's
because
like, whoa, that's crazy, man.
But like the rope bridge already looked like it was touching the ground.
That's real directing, man. And it's like,
but what? Like the rope bridge looked like they already hit the ground, like because of the weight of the truck.
Well, we can't say anything because we've never seen that movie.
No,
it might be. It's probably a way better movie than this.
Yeah, probably.
If Mr. Big D likes it so much, I might also enjoy it. Who knows? Big D looks like he has good taste.
Well, they give him disguises to break it to the police headquarters.
But first.
Oh wait.
Oh yes, the plot.
But first, no. Basically, all of this establishes this like quirky little personality that Big D has, where he's like he wants to be like some sort of director, I guess. And it just feels kind of out of place.
Can you talk?
Oh, so yeah, and it comes up later in like a couple minutes, where they bring up his like a kind of obsessive little quirky thing where he's like he wants to like direct a masterpiece or something.
I guess we get that. We're going to get that in a second. So they give them like bulletproof vests and cop uniforms, and they break it to I guess
grilled cheese and
Paul Falcon.
Yeah.
So basically, they give them like bulletproof vests and cop uniforms.
Yeah, so
I don't even think they gave him bulletproof vests. I think they gave Paul Falcon a set of scrubs, and he even said, "Oh, no EMT uniform, but I hope this will do." Type bullshit, and then they gave Frank Grilled Cheese a police uniform.
Oh, and let's establish that the wife was kidnapped by the
police.
Who is like a corrupt cop.
What is
so
not
they're trying to save his wife basically.
What is not established is Anthony Mackie mid movie gets a haircut.
After the scene between
Big D
Paul Falcon meeting big dick guy over here, Big D. After that, it cuts to
the only
plan.
scene I enjoyed, which was the diversion scene. What I believe what it is.
Oh yes.
They get an old some sort of old Chevy Caprice, basically all boxy metally car that's beat up. They're rolling it down some sort of hill. And then they're cutting to people playing basketball, noticing a bunch of people, or a bunch of gangsters really, pushing down a car down a hill. And then another gangster with Big D, that has Big D in the car, has a Molotov in his hand, and it's like...
he's like, do it.
He says some shit like, do it. And then he throws the Molotov in the car, and then of course the car rolls down the hill. Down the hill? What is it?
Goes down the hill.
The police headquarters. Yeah. So the car happens to lose momentum. Of course, the the car blows up in front of the cop station.
And everyone's like freaking out. Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, and then of course, Big D's like, bro, get the close up. I'm a director.
Get the beauty shot.
Get the beauty shot. And
shot.
It's the money shot.
The money. There you go.
The money shot.
God damn it. The damn sex.
This is where the quirky. The director thing with Big D comes in.
This is his directing.
Let's not forget the last thing he says before the car explodes. Yippee-ki, yay yay. I heard to say.
The obligatory Die Hard explosion reference.
So the car explodes. Then we get a cut of the pregnant woman tied up in the police station. She hits the thug again. I don't know exactly what happened. She fights the thug again.
I don't think. No, she got away. Because she wasn't tied to the chair. Yeah, she just ran.
Yeah, and then her water breaks.
It was just another corrupt
She tried to break free from her little zip tie wristband.
Yeah, Regina has her or something, and then she gets loose. And then of course, Falcon, Grilled Cheese go into the police station because they think, because they called the cops in front of the cop station saying people were hurt. So
and then that's where they saw Regina.
They see Regina.
It's like they happen to appear behind her after she tries to find out what's going on in the police station, and they managed to point a gun at her from behind. So like they took her gun away from her, and then Paul Falcon hears his wife being like struggling against handsome guy over here.
Well, you forget Regina was like, "You're gonna go down," and then he's like, "I have a GoPro," and she's like, "Oh no!"
That GoPro saw all of the bad things
and
I did to people.
Grilled Cheese Spartan kicks her in the fucking face.
Yes,
but doesn't break her nose. Surprisingly, little blood, but I would think a lot of blood.
They didn't use a lot of blood.
He Super Bowl punted that fucking face.
Point is, they do that cliche thing where it's like,
you better look behind you at all times.
No, it's that thing where the villain is like talking about all the bad things they did, and it's like, I'm gonna get away with it, and then like, it's like there's like a camera or like a recording device, and it's recording everything.
And then during this whole scene, we got this funk music, and we got old 80s music playing. That's the face of love, and just again more music that's just out of place playing during these scenes. We get, of course, the pregnant lady, Jason Statham, fighting the big
Jason
thug.
Statham, pregnant wife.
The thug looking first. She fights the big thug. Then Anthony Mackie fights him. He wins.
No, Anthony Mackie's getting his shit kicked out of him.
And
then he manages to grab a syringe.
Oh yeah, and then
full
he
of something.
Injects the dude with something.
Yeah, and of course, like every movie,
I don't know what it is.
I think it was morphine. Because remember,
that would take the pain away. That would make him invincible.
No, that would make him get into a coma. That
morphine doesn't get you in a coma. It just takes the pain away.
I don't think you're supposed to inject morphine through the neck.
There you go. That's what killed him.
But like, isn't like
I think that
isn't euthanasia just having like filling them with morphine?
Because I think if it stabs you to the neck, it would like go up to the brain.
faster.
And cause a hemorrhage, and you
I guess.
die.
Especially how fast he did.
Oh, we're thinking too in depth for this. Okay, so fucking bullshit Mackie stabs him.
He puts syringe in neck, pushes down on whatever was in syringe.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm having babe," and then Falcon's like, "This is not an Avengers level event. You can't have the baby here." And he's like, "Wait, hold up, I'll deliver this baby." And then of course the cops are like, "Get on the ground," and he's like, "Sir, but I'm delivering a baby because I'm important." Oh no, excuse me. They say get the fuck on the ground because everybody's fucking cursing. This whole
and remember, they threatened to shoot him. They threatened to shoot him
several fucking times.
After seeing him, because they all have flashlights. Remember, because this was the super darkest motherfucking factory where police station they're in, wherever they're at, and they fucking seeing him at point blank. Pun not intended.
Is that what that fucking is?
I guess the fucking seeing him delivering a baby.
A cool name.
Like
they all point their flashlights at her vagina, and the miracle life happens, and then the vagina thing happens.
No, he what was it? Grilled cheese. He gives like the footage.
Oh, he gives the camera to the news people.
Yeah. And then, and then in the news, it's like, corrupted.
No. He's just like, I don't think I have the cable for this. It's just like, no, dude, just you're gonna use this footage. You're gonna expose this one cop.
Okay, so you're saying so much more. He just mean face, and he's like,
"I'll
make it work.
I'll make it work, man." Okay.
Which instantly they get it on the news, like in 30 seconds. Corrupt cop. Like
so much for not having the cable for it.
And of course they show on the news the cop headshotting the other cop, like, and at least they would like say, parental guidance. This footage is gonna be bad. No, this headshot on the news.
This is graphic footage. Is what they normally would say. But
not
in the news, no warning. They just see like a person killing another person via headshot. At point blank.
And then
to make things go straight. To make things go straight. Straight to the point. Regina gets cornered by the cops. She tries to kill herself. Gets shot dead. Grilled cheese. He gets away. And
Mackie gets pregnant. Wife getting delivered.
Yeah.
Baby's delivered.
There's a skip in the timeline.
1 year
Everything
later.
is forgiven a year later.
Yeah, they're
having their first baby's birthday bash.
Oh yeah, and they're playing like what? They're playing Forza.
They're playing Forza, yeah,
which is
a good
the best
game.
part of the movie. And gigantic cake for 3 people.
Yeah,
and a baby. Excuse me, 2 people and a baby.
2 people and a baby.
I mean, they have like a cake for
like
about 52 people.
The baby's probably not gonna eat like the piece of cake he's gonna get.
Like
he's probably gonna like play with half of it and just chew some of it.
They have enough cake for every actor you've seen in this fucking movie. So
all 4 of them.
We get the text again on the screen, the big text. Tell the kid I say happy birthday. And then
it's from
grilled cheese. Yeah, from grilled cheese. His favorite criminal, mercenary.
Criminal best friend.
Who threatened to kill him and his wife and child.
That totally forgive them for saving Mateo because Mackie did everything he could.
Yeah, so it's like
Paul Falcon.
They're best friends now. And then you see grilled cheese and he's like driving in the sunset.
More music that is like, why is that there?
More generic music.
The fucking
credits.
Movie's finally done. Thank God.
Okay, so this was a painfully long.
Surprisingly, it wasn't long. It was like an hour and 37 minutes.
It felt too long.
No, it was just painfully long, and it's only an hour and 30 minutes.
30 movies.
30 movies. And we've been talking for at least an hour plus or so.
Almost an hour, 30 minutes.
So, our review is about as long as the movie. This was just... Really,
this was if
man.
This is like Ant-Man and the Wasp, but for Falcon.
Oh God.
It was just
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon had a spin-off.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
that's an actual show coming out. I'm not looking forward to that. Honestly, is it gonna be a show or a movie? I honestly don't know. I think it's gonna be a Disney Plus only movie.
Only on Disney XD. Haha, Gotti.
LOLXD, Gotti.
You'd rather be watching DuckTales, which I would.
I heard the remake was not that bad, but we're not here to discuss that.
Yeah,
it's 12:00.
Point is, thank you, every person listening. If you are, I hope you are. If you're
ever
not,
shooting this out,
if you're not, fuck you.
If we could chop this up and make it legible and listenable, we appreciate you for waiting for this.
We're only gonna have 5 minutes content.
The most anticipated movie review of all time. Okay,
from non-experts,
from the people who brought to you absolutely nothing because it's our first shit. All right, but you're gonna fucking listen to us, and we love you for that.
So remember, this is
Dan. I am Ken. This is Mike.
Yep. I'm Dan.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Ken. We're gonna say our names twice. You fucking idiots.
Because you said Dan and then you said I'm Ken.
I probably called you Damn.
Damn.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for listening.